Championship Wrestling, bringing you great wrestling action, sanctioned by the NWA, National Wrestling Alliance.
Welcome to World Championship Wrestling. As always, we have an exciting program for you. We're going to have Brett and Buzz Sawyer, plus the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette. National Heavyweight Champion Black Bart, Ron Garvin will be with us. The American Dream Dusty Rhodes, National Tag Team Champions Ole and Arn Anderson, United States Heavyweight Champion Magnum TA, World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair, and the World Television Champion Tully Blanchard with his Perfect 10 baby doll.
You know, David Crockett, each and every week on the Superstation, you can see by the addition of Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express, the talent keeps getting better and more fierce. But as always, being the world's television champion, being you people's true champion, it's always a great pleasure to be out here with you, David Crockett. I'm glad to see that you're healed from your injury. And I'd like for someday for you to referee one of my matches too, maybe. But you know, Baby Doll and I travel extensively throughout the world and the United States, and it's really difficult to keep up the pace sometimes. But Dusty Rhodes, just between you and me, I don't care if I'd been on the partiest party of all time for 10 straight days, I would still gear up. The adrenaline would still flow when I had to get in the ring with you. Because Dusty Rhodes, I know it just galls you. You like to come up here and talk about being 2 times World Heavyweight Champion, 2 times, 1 time World Television Champion, but you don't have nothing to talk about, Dusty Rhodes. You're a former. You know, when that former goes in front of your name, it galls you. Because I know you got pride, and I know you're a great athlete. But Dusty Rhodes, today's the day. When the sun sets, we're going to see who the true, real champion is. Today's the day.
All right, you heard from the world's television champion, Tully Blanchard. Now let's go to the ring. And in that ring, Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer and Brett Sawyer. They're against Larry Clark and Vernon Deaton. And the Mad Dog's in there. Look at him pace up and down. He is ready. Like I said, nice fireman's carry. All right, the Mad Dog. All right, you notice, good leg takedown. This man, he can wrestle, but he is a Mad Dog when he wants to be. And he has good reason right now because of Ole and Arn Anderson. And the way they're wrestling. Look at him, biting the hand. Remember, coming up, you're going to see Ron Garvin, the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette. And that is some tag team. Right into the ropes now. Brett, good drop kick, high in the air. Catches it. Brett again. And another drop kick. Ah, look at that. All right now. This is what you call a family. Brett and Buzz Sawyer. Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. Family against family. Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Good leg takedown. Comes up, makes the tag now. Mad Dog comes in. Comes across. Diving. Headbutt right into the shoulder. All right, up on that top rope. Brett's ready. Springs off. Elbow in the arm. Goes. Good move. Takes him out. Has that arm. Twisting. Trying to make that tag. Now Buzz comes in. What's he going to do? All right, this is an Anderson move. Slams it right on his arm. Now he goes after the arm. Putting that pressure on. Trying to make the tag. Rams him right into that turnbuckle. Brett comes in. Goes right after that arm. This is good teamwork. Taking one part of the body. Makes the tag now. Releases. Let's see what happens. They tie up. Again, after that arm. Backs him into the ropes. Takes him, whips him across. Good! Elbow right in the chest. Makes that tag. Here comes Mad Dog. Catches the foot in midsection, knocks the wind out. Forearm legal blow. Backs him in, whips him across. Oh, good drop kick. Takes him now. Makes the tag to Brett. Teamwork, in and out, always keeping that fresh man in. I know the Andersons are watching this. Also, the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette. They're watching. Later in our program, you're going to see Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, and Krusher Kruschev. Watch the Mad Dog. Watch him go to work. Got him up. Quick suplex. Down on that mat. Rolls over. Goes for the pin. No! Thought he'd pin him and decided not to. Pulls him up. Still has that arm. See him drive him down on the mat. Got it hooked. Can he make it to the ropes? He's got it.
Let's go, Buzz.
Oh, you heard Brett. He said, let's go. Slashdon makes the tag. Grabs him right away. Starts to bite the face. Referee calls for the break. Whips him across into the ropes. Scoop hard. Power slam down on the mat. Makes the tag to Brett. Brett goes up on that top rope. Position. Dive. Knocks all the wind out of him. Goes down for the pin. And he has him. Your winners, the family, Brett and Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. Let's go back now. There you see him flying off, knocks that wind out. Again, your winners, Brett and Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. And look at this man, pacing up and down. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
That's a super excitement on the Superstation, right there. Super excitement, Superstation, Buzz and Brett Sawyer. Tully Blanchard, I've been getting thousands of cards and letters from all over the world. Different ladies been sending in pictures. They've been sending in autographs, been sending in the measurements. I got one card from a lady, say, I take care of that Jezebel. She say, I'm not pretty. I'm 5'5". I weigh 290 pounds, and I can take care of business. I ain't never been one to not love all kind of ladies, you understand? But that's a little heavy for me, Jack. I mean, when they start out weighing me, brother, that's big. That's big. Keep writing them and send them in, because they going to happen and tell them that Jezebel, baby doll from other street, going to know what it is to be a lady, because I'm going to take her away from him. I'm going to take her down to Texas, teach her how to clean out the cow stalls, teach her how to cook, teach her how to clean, teach her how to make herself up real pretty, and I'm going to send her out to California, one of them farms, make her lose about 190 pounds so she be looking clean when she walks with the American Dream. And the other thing I want to talk about is the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Ole Anderson done found himself a new young line to go with that old body Ole Anderson has. So let me tell you something. I've been talking to my main man, Maggie May. Anytime you want to put the national titles up against me and Magnum TA, right here on this television, right here in front of these super people on the Superstation, then Ole Anderson, we known each other for a long time. Let's gear up for what it's all about. Me and Magnum TA, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream against Ole and Iron Anderson. Then we show you what it's like to be in there with a real Wrecking Crew. And David Crockett, I'm going to send Baby Doll out here to kiss you right on the lip, Jack.
Oh, no. You heard from the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. We'll be back with more right after this. As everyone knows, the national heavyweight champion is Blank Bart. He defeated Ron Garvin in a match that all you fans question. Let's go back and watch this tape and discuss it, because Ron Garvin is back. The National Wrestling Alliance reinstated Ron Garvin. There you see him right there. All right, Baby Doll. Baby Doll is the cause. There you see it. Knocked him right down with that elbow pad. That was a loaded pad. He defeated Ron Garvin that way. There was no reason for that. Every time Black Bart gets in that ring, he has help from someone. He does something to hold on to that championship. Ron Garvin told me to tell you, Black Bart, he's going after that championship. He's been reinstated. He's going after it. Every time you do it, let's go back and watch what you do in other matches. And not just Ron Garvin. There are other wrestlers that you wrestle. The Italian Stallion right there. You see, pound away. All right, there. You hook his legs, you go on the ropes. Every time you try to win a match, you win it by breaking the rules. There's a man in the ring right now, Ron Garvin. Watch him wrestle because he's going to win that championship back. Let's go to the ring. And there he is, Ron Garvin. And he is something. Garvin goes behind him, into the ropes. Garvin, he can wrestle by the rules. He can break the rules. He's at nice go behind, takes him down. Comes up with that, has the arm. Black Bart, I know you're watching. Watch this man. You wrestled him. You know what he can do. We want to refresh your memory. You've got to meet him. You're going to wrestle him. Garvin now ties up, backs him into the rope. Switch around now. Garvin blocks it. Blocks again. Good hit. Garvin's hand. Let's find that now. Bends him back. Look at this. He's got him. Just about got it. Just about. There you see Garvin. He still has that hand taped. Head scissor. Garvin's legs, as everyone knows, they are powerful. Look at him squeezing, tighter and tighter. The national heavyweight champion, Black Bart. The man to win it from him, to go after that championship, Ron Garvin. Look at Garvin. Cautious wrestler. Very deliberate. He's got him. He's got him in the tilt. Just about. Kicks out. Applying that pressure. Pushing that face down. Rolls back over. Now he's got him in a sugar. Just makes it to the ropes.
Come on, man. Stay on the ropes.
Garvin now backs him up. Hard right hand to the chest. And another right. Oh, those hands are. Look at this. Now watch Garvin. He can slug it out. Rams the head into the turnbuckle. Takes him. Another right hand to the chest. Comes back. Has the arm. Sits right down on him. Just make him suffer a little bit. Has that pressure. Black Bart, I know you're watching. Watch him closely. Think about that arm being your arm. Look at Garvin sets him up, catches him short. Oh, now he slaps him. Come on, he wants to fight. Garvin wants to fight. Ties up, goes behind, has him in the stretch. He wants. Look at him, go behind again, takes him down, throws him up. Garvin's playing like a cat with a mouse. Look, watch him. Watch Garvin. He uses his head. Oh, watch him. Watch it. Look at. No, watch Garvin. Watch him go. Come on. Say, come on, get mad. Come on, fight me. Fight me. Garvin backs out now. Ron Garvin goes in. Takes him. Pulls his man up. Says, come on, fight me. Cut him. And he pins him. Oh, the man is out for vengeance. Ron Garvin. Let's go back now. Watch Garvin. Whips him across. Catches him. The forearm right in the head. Goes down for the pin. Your winner, Ron Garvin. We'll be back with more right after this. Look at him talk to him. All right, beautiful Bobby's in there. Look at him stomp away. Backs him in, makes the tag. The luscious Dennis. Jim Cornette, never at a loss for words. But he's got a good team. Look at him. Always talking, whether it's shouting instructions to his team or insults to his opponents. Back him in, whip him across. Good elbow in the chest. They drag him over. Uh-oh. Back. Won't let him get to the ropes. Whip him across. The team, the Midnight Express. Look at him. Luscious Dennis pulls that neck back. Watch. Intimidation. They can do it. Destroying their opponents right now. The Midnight Express. Hey, think about this. What they went up against America's team. That's right. It's a good name. America's team. I'm talking about Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA. Good suplex. You have to admit that. Just think about it. All right, why not Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA? Or Brett and Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. But this team, you have to respect them. Look at them tagging in and out. They're quick. Watch out, he's going up on that top rope. He's up there, he's ready. Diving across. Oh, my word. He is out. The man is out. The man's out. What's he gonna do? The man's out. Got him up. What's he going to do? It helps him. Oh! He was out! He was out, though! What? He was out! Oh, my word! Look at Cornette. Let's go back and watch him now. Let's watch this. He's up on the top rope. And watch him spring. All of his weight hard down on the chest. And your winner's the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette. Look out, because they're coming. We'll be back with more right after this. There is only one world's heavyweight champion, and that's the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And Rick, I have to say right now, there's only one Midnight Express, because in that match just then, they dislocated that guy's shoulder.
Well, David, as we've discussed in the past on many occasions, professional wrestling is a man's sport. The Midnight Express happens to be one of the most formidable tag teams in the world today. And those two young fellas that were unfortunate enough to be their opponents found out why they're a great team. One of them got hurt. That's what this sport's all about. Winners and losers. Some people get hurt, and some people go through life without a scratch on their body, like myself. Now, I read a letter the other day from some woman that was ridiculous enough to say she didn't like me to talk about my clothes, my cars, my women, my looks. Don't you understand that one of the problems of the world today is lack of communication? So when you have an opportunity to listen to what I have to say, and I'm the world champion, you take it in stride. Because life is not a bowl of cherries unless your name is Ric Flair. Now, the Great American Bash, Nikita Koloff, you got to pay your dues. And I'm the man that's going to collect them. You can walk out here, Uncle Ivan, and tell the whole world how bad you are, but you got to show me at the Bash. Then you talk about the summer special in Kansas City. Harley Race, 7 times you've been a champion. Show me. Get in your car. Come on down to Kansas City. Show me what kind of man you are. Wahoo McDaniels. Magnum TA. We've been round and round, Magnum. Haven't you learned there's only one man? What custom-made initials that say RMF, and then they say WC. That stands for World Champion. Dusty Rhodes, you can wear your cowboy boots. You can wear your truck driver hat. You can wear your white T-shirt. You can tell the whole world that you got more style, that you got more charisma, that you're the man. But we all don't wrap me up, brother. Who do you think you're talking to? Ric Flair, the world champion. Magnum TA, Race, Dusty Rhodes, Wahoo McDaniels. Nikita, look at greatness. If I come your way, be ready.
There's only one world heavyweight champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Now let's go to the ring. And in the ring right now, Kevin Sullivan and Jason Walker. And I watch Sullivan. This man too. Power. Brute strength. Look at him pound away. Kevin Sullivan. What he has done to Dick Slater, he is going to pay for it. That's right, Slater's the man. And after Sullivan. Sullivan stomping at the hand. Doesn't try to pin his man. Just try to... And look at him stomp again. Has him up. Kicks him right in the midsection. Hard right into the chest. Jason trying to fight him. Takes him down again. We have a capacity crowd here at our studios at the TBS, the Superstation, every week, because they see the very best right here on the Superstation. Kicks him right in the head. Throws him out. Hard. Down on the floor. You hear Sullivan. He's shouting for Slater. Sullivan, he won't give a man a chance. Now see, goes right out after him. Throws him in, comes in. Walker. He's just has too much knocked out of him. There you see it. Sullivan still shouting for Slater. Walker trying to fight back. There you see right into the chest. Wins him back. Catches him again. And again. Here it comes. Snapmare takes him out. Always shouting for Slater. What's he going to do now? Pulls at the neck. Pulling. Stretching the neck. Tighter and tighter. Look at him roll those eyes back. But look, Kevin Sullivan, a man possessed. Takes him down for that pin. Nope, gonna pull him up. Knocks him back. Nope. Again, playing with him. Trying to make Slater mad. The unpredictable Dick Slater, you don't have to make him mad. He's got suplex. Kevin Sullivan, I want to see it when you meet him. Look at him. Right across the face, goes down. No. Again, he's not trying to pin him. Just trying to punish him. Pound away on him. Backs him in. Stretches the muscles. Catches him right in the chest again. Destroying Jason Walker. Pulls him up. Throws him out again. Goes right out after him. Not giving him a chance. What's he going to do? Rams him right in to the post. Picks him up. Throws him in. Gets in on the count. Pounds away at the head. And again. Watch him pull. The laugh. Backs him in, whips him across. Got him up. Wait a minute. What's he gonna do? Hard. Look at him just lay on him. And the grin of satisfaction by Kevin Sullivan. Wait a minute.
I have something I'd like to say, Mr. Crockett. First of all, Dick Slater, your future belongs to me because your face showed up in the river of the dead. The reason, Slater, listen to it real clear, the reason you have to pay for this is because you're so close to the American dream. Everybody, national newspapers have picked on Rhodes, Slater, and myself. You see, Dick Slater, if you don't believe in my power, ask Dusty Rhodes, because in Florida, we had Rhodes hooked. And as we reeled him in, he spit the hook out, swam up here to the superstation. Now, Dream, there's no place to run, and it will end up our power against your power. And you know what I almost did to you one time. But the humorous thing is, Rhodes, there's one other person that we want. Because 8 years ago, he evaded us. For 8 long years, there's been a manhunt. So Rhodes, Slater, watch what's going to happen to this other man. because already the hook has been set. And these next few weeks, I'm going to reel them all in, David. I'm going to reel them all in.
All right, you heard from Kevin Sullivan. We'll be back with more action right after this. In the ring, United States heavyweight champion Magnum, TA, America's heartthrob. And he is ready. Watch him now. He backs Rossi into the ropes. He lets him hit him again. Look at this. Oh, Magnum. Look at the expression on his face. Whips Rossi in. Catches him. Belly to belly. Goes down for the pin. And he's got it. United States heavyweight champion Magnum, TA. Look at him, look at him, look at him. All right, let's go back and watch it now. He whips him in. Catches him. Belly to belly. Hard and over. Your winner, United States heavyweight champion, Magnum TA. With me now, Dick. What was Sullivan talking about? Who is he after?
You know, David, you've been around professional wrestling for a long time. Kevin Sullivan and I go back a long, long ways. See, I'm a human being. I got skin, I got eyes, I got teeth, I talk and I walk. Kevin Sullivan, I do not get up in the morning and gaze at the stars. I don't go to bed at night gazing at the moon. Now, through all of your career, you have put a lot of people out of professional wrestling. Not only by using your ability in the ring and your strength, but by using your mind. Now, weeks ago, you made a comment you wanted to reach right down in my chest and pull my heart right on out. Well, Kevin Sullivan, I've given you that opportunity to do so. Ask me if I'm scared. And I'll tell you right now, would you be scared of a man like Kevin Sullivan? Well, see, I don't know when he's going to come, how he's going to come, or where he's going to come from. But I know right now Kevin Sullivan in the state of Florida and a few other places around this country caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. Dusty Rhodes, myself, and a lot of people he's put out of professional wrestling. Now, Kevin, you want to go ahead and you want to reach in my chest and pull my heart out. Like I said, I'm going to give you the opportunity. But don't you ever think in your entire life that you're going to control this mind. Because it cannot be done. I am a man and I know what I'm doing. You take care of yourself, I'll take care of myself. If you want to get some kind of spiritual thing with me, send me somewhere on a mountaintop. Well, forget about it because I'm right here with my fans. And if you're going to take me out, you're going to take everybody out with me. And Kevin, you'll never control this. You'll never control this. And David, I'm really sorry that there's sick people in this world like Kevin Sullivan. But I'll deal with them the way I know best. And I'll fight with everything I got. Thank you.
All right, you heard from the unpredictable Dick Slater. We'll be back with six-man tag team action right after this. All right, you hear the fans. They're yelling. You know who they're yelling at? The pretty boy, Mama's boy, Jim Cornette.
David Crockett, let me tell you something. First of all, are you going to welcome me here today?
They welcome you.
Listen, let me ask you, I want to ask you a question. Have you told the people how great the Midnight Express are today yet? Have you told them that they are the greatest team in professional wrestling? That they are the men that eat lightning and clap thunder? That they are refining teamwork to an art, to an exact science? Have you told them how that the Midnight Express are without doubt positively the greatest combination of professional sports? Have you told them how that the Midnight Express, whenever they go anywhere, Loverboy, Dennis, and Beautiful Bobby, the hearts of women all over America melt into a puddle of butter because they are the best looking men in the world today? Have you told the people how that I am the greatest, most successful manager in wrestling? Have you told the people how that I am young, talented, good-looking, wealthy, modest? Have you told the people any of that today, David? No, you haven't. Because you are slow. Because you are so slow, it takes you an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes. Let me tell all you people something. The Midnight Express and Jim Cornette are here, and I know you're glad of it. And there's a lot of other people around here. Brett and Buzz Sawyer, Magnum TA. The list goes on and on. Dick Slater, I saw him out here running his mouth a few minutes ago. But there is without doubt, no question in anybody's mind, that Cornette and the Express are the cream of the crop, baby. And anybody that wants to mess with the Midnight Express, all you got to do is come on, because you see us out here beating up on these punks, but we don't want to beat up on punks. We want to beat up on some top guys, so that when we beat them, then that just proves to all you people out there in your little pea brains, because I know you have to make things simple for these people, that proves to you that the Midnight Express are indeed the greatest team in professional wrestling. And David, I think the best thing for you to do, I know Tony Schiavone, your partner, you know, the Laurel and Hardy of professional wrestling, I know he ain't here today. So what you ought to do is you ought to fill him in on what happened here, so when he comes back next week, he can do what you have been failing to do. All the people just exactly how great I am. You know, I got a cable from my mother yesterday. She's over in Monaco visiting the Prince. As a matter of fact, she dropped so much money at the table she had to buy the casino, and she said she's real proud of me and for me to keep up the good work. I wish I could say the same for you, but you haven't done any yet.
That is Jim Cornette. Now let's go to the ring. And six-man tag team action. Mike Davis, Black Cat, Tommy Lane against Ivan, Nikita Koloff, and Krusher, Kruschev. Boy, that Cornette's got a set of lungs. The devastating power of the Russians. Ivan and Nikita, Krusher, Kruschev, World Tag Team Champions, World Six-Man Tag Team Champions. Nikita going after Ric Flair, the World Heavyweight Champion. Krusher Kruschev starts off for his team. Mike Davis for his. Always trying to intimidate anyone and everyone. Especially, they want to humiliate their opponents, any American they can. Back him in. I don't trust him. Davis doesn't either. Krusher though. Tie up again. Look how big and massive Krusher Kruschev is. Just look at those arms. I don't like him. You have to respect the strength, the massive power in that team. Twisting that arm. Mike Davis now twisting. Krusher rams him in to that turnbuckle. Pounds away at the midsection. Right to the head. Takes him, whips him across. Slowly now. What's he going to do with that arm? Rams it into the turnbuckle. Davis trying to fight back. Switching now. Into the ropes. Good tackle by Krusher Kruschev. Krusher comes off again. Davis drops down. Good leg trip. Right now, you got to keep him down. Got to keep Krusher down. Headlock. Now, Tommy Lane comes in. He has that headlock. Krusher picks him up. Lane holds on, has him down. Listen to these fans. This is what they want. Hold the Russians down. Beat them. As always, we have the best fans in the world right here on World Championship Wrestling. Lane comes off. He caught him. Krusher has him. He's got him. Takes him over to his corner. Tags Nikita. Lane needs to get out. There you see some of our great fans. They are concerned about Lane. Lane catches Ivan. Goes after the back of the neck. Has him in the corner. Whips him across. Ivan switches him. Lane goes up. Does the cross. Goes out with a pin. He's got the count of two now. Rams in the back. Comes across. Ivan switches again. Lane. Tried to go over him. Caught his leg. Snapmare by Ivan. Ivan drops the elbow, miss. Lane comes up. Headlock. Look at him. The fans want it. Now the Black Cat's in. Headbutt. Ivan. Picks Ivan up, slams him hard on the mat, goes down for that pin. Ivan quickly kicks out. Ivan, look at him, back up. See, he can't see the facial expressions. He doesn't know what's going to happen. All right, now, in the ropes. All right, right hand. Black Cat comes back. Makes the tag to Nikita. The animal, the Russian animal. Look at him. Look at this man. Picks him up. Drops him. Backbreaker. Ivan. The hatred this man has. Kicks the Black Cat out on the floor. Nikita just waiting. Pounds him in the back. I like to say it, a very special welcome to fans. Wait a minute, there you see Ivan rams him in to the ring. Two very special fans, Dave Whalen and John Ware from Kansas City, Missouri. Welcome to the Superstation and World Championship Wrestling. They're here in our audience tonight. Look at Nikita. This is why that Russian team, who are the World Tag Team Champions, the World Six-Man Tag Team Champions. Look at Nikita, animal that he is. Goes right after the Black Cat, picks him up. Look at the strength, takes him over. Has that headlock. Tags Krusher. What's Krusher going to do? Fist into the back. Look at him. She doesn't like it. Nobody likes it. And the Russians, Ivan, Nikita Koloff, and Krusher Kruschev come into that ring. There you see Krusher Kruschev. Again, the strength that this team has. Don't like him, but you have to respect that. They make that tag. Who can... All right, almost a pin by Ivan. Yeah, trying to fight him. All right, we've got a break. We'll have everything rolling. We'll be back shortly. Krusher hits him in the chest. All right, we're back. And there you see the mighty Nikita Koloff. Still has the Black Cat. Krusher comes in. A fist into the midsection. They whip him in. Cat goes over. He's just dazed. He's trying to make that tag. He's got him. Tommy Lane fighting. He's got it. He's got to do it. He's after Krusher. Pounding at the head. Whips him across. What's he going to do? Good drop kick. He needs to keep him down. He goes after him again. Whips him across into the ropes. Jump tuck. Try that drop kick. But missed it. Now Krusher comes in, takes it, makes the tag. To Nikita. Up on that second rope. Drops it. Double fist into the chest. Quick lane rams him into that turnbuckle. Again across. Tony's down. Nikita, what's he gonna do? Backs him into the ropes. Again across. Goes down for the choke. Referee counting. He's choking. He's choking. All right, picks him up. Takes that tag. Punches just don't have effect now. Watch him now. Ivan's up. He's the professional. He's the leader. Drops that knee right in the midsection. Tries to knock the wind out. Has it. This is why he did it. He's got him in a bear hug. This man knows what he's doing. Ivan Koloff is the professor. He's the leader. He controls this team of Krusher Kruschev and Nikita Koloff. Look at him. Look at him watch. Lane trying to come out. Trying to break it. He's got to break it. Can he do it? Just fighting. You think about the... Now Ivan. Whips him across. Got him. That lane's got him down for the panel. Beautiful move. Look at Krusher. Breaks on the count. Nikita, now he starts. Krusher now has him. Starts that choke. Choking him. Look at Nikita distracting the referee. Now he slowly paces back over. Backs him in. Comes across. Oh, catches him with those mighty arms. Now look at it. This is what you call an insult. Look at this Nikita Koloff. Animal. The Russian animal, Nikita Koloff. They want to control the world. They're the world tag team champions, the world six-man tag team champions. Nikita wants to be the world heavyweight champion. Can he do it? He is awesome. Krusher now. Whips Lane across. Lane goes overhead. Has Krusher. Can he do it? Krusher caught him. Doesn't even try to pin him. Hard right hand. Goes after Lane. Lane trying to fight back, but can he do it? Bear hug. Squeezing tighter and tighter.
Come on, Tommy!
There you see the fans that they want to intimidate. The elbow across the chest. Stomping away for Tommy Lane. Lane trying to fight back. Takes that tag, the Black Cat. Cat goes right after Ivan. Look at the fans now. They're helping him. They're helping him. Krusher goes right after the eyes. Thanks, Nikita. All right, they come across into the ropes. Watch out! Catches him with that clothesline. Took his head off. Look at the way he pins him. Look at this animal. Nikita Koloff. He didn't want to get off. Look at Nikita. Praise. All right, let's go back and watch. Watch this. Look at Nikita. Look at the expression. He is ready. Watch him unload. Catches him with that clothesline. The Russian sickle takes him down, and your winners, Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, and Krusher Kruschev. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the boogie woogie man, Jimmy Valiant.
The boogeyman feels good today, baby. I want to say all my people, all my brothers and sisters out there in super duper land. You know, Davy Crockett, if I could sing, if the boogie woogie man could whistle, you know, I'd sing you a song today. But I can't whistle. Can you whistle?
Not right now.
Well, let me try it anyway, okay? Well, you see, you got to start out with a little whistle. Just a walking the dog, yeah. Well, I was standing on the corner when I heard my bulldog bark. Oh, you know, David, I got 5 dogs, and at the boogie's house, I got 5 dogs. I got 1 cockapoo. I got 2 German shepherds. I got 1 Doberman pinscher, and I got a greyhound. Now, these all 5 of my dogs that lives at the boogie house. They all just run the house wherever they want to go. They take a bath with the boogeyman. They sleep with the boogeyman. They eat right on my table, baby. You understand? that they have never had a dog collar around their neck, not one day. Not one day, baby. But I'm thinking now of a real old, dirty dog. You know, got the mange. You know, he needs a dog collar. Everybody, you know what I'm talking about. All my people know who I'm talking about, baby. And that's, Paul Jones. The Weasel Jones. Yes, sir, baby. Now, I want to tell you something, pretty boy. I know for a fact the reason you got out of professional wrestling is because you are so pretty. You didn't want to mock their face up. In fact, Paul Jones, you are prettier than my third old lady. You see, Mr. Paul Jones, right now, what was happening is a dog collar, and when I snap that 8-foot chain and whack you right in the face, I'm gonna take some meat, Jack. I'm gonna take some meat out on your face. You're gonna be ugly, uglier than my third old lady. Yeah, all right, sure got that right, brother. Woo!
All right, you heard it from the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Vett. We'll be back. The United States Heavyweight Champion, Magnum TA, right after this. With me right now, United States Heavyweight Champion, Magnum TA, America's heartthrob, really the world's heartthrob. And there's one thing, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, America's team. I think that sounds great.
Well, I think it sounds real good. You know, I've had a lot of things on my mind out here on the Superstation. People heard me talking about people defending the United States heavyweight title against. People heard me talk about wanting to be the world's heavyweight champion. But then I got to thinking about some other things that are going around here, and that's the national tag team champions, the Andersons. The same Andersons that jumped me from behind when I was in there with Ric Flair. The same men that have been running roughshod all over the country. Well, I've got a partner right here that you seem to have neglected. You seem to have neglected the team of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA. Well, we've got a little combination here, a big combination, a whole lot more than you want to bite off because there's more between us than you could ever think about chewing up.
You know, David, it's a tremendous thrill, a tremendous honor any time that you're able to stand out here with a super athlete like Magnum TA. His career has been a long time coming. There's nobody, his mama in Virginia Beach, his dad and his people around him and in all of Virginia area throughout this country have seen the strides that he has made to become the United States heavyweight champion. Tully Blanchard, short-lived for him. Baby doll soon will be in my camp. Ole and Anderson, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, the men that only wrestle, as they say. We're the greatest pure wrestling machine in the world. Now, then, we have issued a personal challenge straight off the cuff, right at him, Daddy. Ole Anderson, me and you go back a long time. There was times when I was laying on the concrete, wishing I could get up and kick your honey, and did it too. And now the young brash Iron Anderson talk a lot, speak a lot, talking about being double A, fine and dandy. Now I got to deal with the deal of Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, and Magnum TA. We challenge them right here on TV, anywhere in the country. National tag team titles. Magnum will add that to his thing, and when I become world heavyweight title again, then we'll have it all, Jack. Ole Anderson, you know where I'm coming from, Jack, and I'm looking for you. Thank you, David.
All right, thank you very much. All right, you heard it right there from America's team, Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA. Let's go to the ring right now. And in the ring, Gene Ligon and Iron Anderson. Iron Anderson is taking his time right now. He's trying to sight Ligon out. Now, I don't think he wanted to come out here when Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA were out here. The man just might be afraid. But there he is, one half of the National Tag Team Champions, Iron Anderson. Talk about a wrestling machine. This team is it. Gene, quickly. This is, all right, now he backs up. Iron snapmare. Stomps him right in the chest. Look at him, using the ropes. Bends that arm over. They tell you, they're famous for going after that arm, stretching it, pulling it. Drop the knee across the chest. You heard Dusty Rhodes, you heard Magnum TA. They have issued a challenge to the National Tag Team Champions. Ole and Arn Anderson. Maybe that's why they wouldn't come out. They knew America's team was out here. Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA. Dropping that knee across, rubbing it in. There you see Ole watching, checking it, seeing if it's right. Got it tight. Takes his time. They want their opponents to submit. They don't try to pin them in most cases. They try to make them submit. They go after the arm. You know it. How do you defend against it? Can Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, defend against the Minnesota Wrecking Crew? There you see Ole Anderson. What a wrestler he's been. Arn Anderson, one of the young lions that he can roar. He's got him over. Got Gene Ligon up. Has him down for that pin. Ligon just about. Count two again. You see Ole in that left-hand corner, just looking, really not saying a whole lot. He's going to see if Arn can control this match. Arn's good. There you see. Caught him with the chin, pulled him down with the chin. It's one thing about the Anderson. You might not like him, but again, you have to respect that ability they have, and that is to wrestle, to destroy. Again, here's what he made famous. Slamming the man down on his arm. They take him out. Look at it, bend that arm back. Gets in on the count. Ole yelled, beat him, cinched up, got it tight, pulls it tighter and tighter. Ligon tried, but he had to submit to Arn Anderson. There you see he holds up. One half of the National Tag Team Championship. All right, let's go back and watch it now. Watch Arn Anderson. Let's go back and watch him. There you see him. He steps over, gets that leverage, cinches up, and your winner, one half of the National Tag Team Champions, Arn Anderson. We'll be back with Kevin Sullivan right after these messages. With me right now, the National Heavyweight Champion, Black Bart. Why wouldn't you come out here?
David Crockett, just wait a minute, David Crockett. At the beginning of this program, all you people, and including you, David Crockett, you're bad-mouthing me about the way I win matches. Well, it don't matter how you win a match. What matters if you get the 1, 2, 3 on the guy. Is that right? You just answer that question. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. That's all that matters. I am the National Heavyweight Champion, and there ain't a whole lot that anybody can do about it. Now then, I wrestled Ronnie Garvin because of you people out there. Because you wrote in them dadgum letters. You write in the letters. You got him reinstated with the help of pencil neck geeks like you, Crockett. Now then, every dadgum one of you, take a good, close, hard look at this face. I was in the ring with Garvin, and it wasn't a wrestling match. It was a dadgum war. And that's just the way I like it, Garvin. And if you got the guts, if you got the intestinal fortitude to get back in the ring with me, any dadgum place you want to, I'll be there. I'll be there. And when the smoke clears, I'll still be the heavyweight champion.
You heard it from the National Heavyweight Champion, Black Bart. Now let's go to the ring.
man loves you. Oh,
All right, we all like the boogeyman. Jimmy Valiant, let's see him in the ring. He comes in against Randy Barber. Paul Jones, Weasel. Jones, watch this. Good back. Takes him again. Takes him right over. The Weasel, Paul Jones. Watch it. Watch it. Into the throat. He grabs him. Got it in. Goes after that referee. You see Jimmy Valiant. A lot of times he wears that collar around his neck. Because of the Weasel Paul Jones. He's got it. He's got it right now. He'd like to pull a collar around Paul Jones's neck. A real good dog collar. He's got Barber. There you see him. The Boogie Woogie Man. That was a rule infraction, but hey, when you go after a weasel like Paul Jones, you got to fight him the way he fights. Valiant's War.
Where's the weasel at? Weasel, 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 weasel.
These are his fans. Jimmy Valiant. They're shouting for the Weasel, Paul Jones. In the rope. Catches Barber with a knee in the midsection. Goes right after it again. I'd like to take this opportunity right now to wish happy anniversary to Perk and Pearl Ashby of Owensboro, Kentucky. This is their 64th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. It comes across, catches it. Elbow in the chest, drops it down again. Hooks that leg, goes for the pin. He's got him. The Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, lays a big one on the referee. Boogie Man, he's got it. He's definitely got it. Let's go back and watch it now. The Boogie Man whips him into the ropes, catches him with an elbow in the chest, gets ready again, backs up, drops it down, and your winner, the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. We'll be back with Ole Anderson and Iron Anderson right after this. When you talk about a wrestling machine, you have to talk about the national tag team champions, Ole and Iron Anderson. But Iron Anderson, what about the team? The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, United States heavyweight champion, Magnum TA. They already call him America's team.
David Crockett, first of all, what I want to know is what do you mean, the team? This is the team right here. The Anderson brothers, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. One thing I need to point out to you, David Crockett, when we walk in 7-Eleven, when we walk in somewhere to eat, people don't look at us with a funny look and want to come up and say, are you guys wrestlers? They know beyond a shadow of a doubt we're wrestlers. We are the best wrestling machine in the world today. Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA's decided they're going to be the big dogs. They're going to save the day. Well, Ole, maybe you know a little bit more about Dusty Rhodes than I do, so you can lay it out a little better than I can.
The only thing that Dusty Rhodes knows about wrestling is what I taught him one time. I taught him a couple of holds, and since then, he's been a big superstar and told everybody how great he is. Yeah, we go back a little bit, Dusty Rhodes. We go back to the time when hopefully you'd have enough brains to realize that you're no match for the Andersons. You'd think somewhere along the line, if you even had that many brains, you'd say, no, it's time to stay home. Go ahead and grandstand over here. Go ahead and tell everybody how great you are over there. Go wear your Willie Nelson or your David Allen Coe t-shirt, whatever it is. Be out there with all those rock singers and country western singers. They all think you're great. You got a lot of people fooled. They think you're pretty great. And I've seen thousands of people myself in the stadium going cheering for Dusty Rhodes. But you and I both know who the better man is. We both know that when it comes to kicking kids, you can do a pretty good job. When it comes to maybe running yourself around Simon Malone's or one of them beer joints, you're a pretty tough guy. But when it comes to wrestling and it comes to getting in that ring, then all of a sudden, you pick your spots. You pick them real good. Now, you know that I can take all the punches and all the punishments you've got. But can you? Can you take the same thing? Can you get it dished back and still walk around? I guarantee you, you want a match here on TV or any place else, you don't see us running. You don't see us hiding. You might be America's team, but we're America's champions. We're the best team, the best champion that America is ever going to see. And we're not a bunch of these tie-dyed fancy wrestlers. We're the real thing. This is it. This is what's happening. The Anderson brothers, you get ready, Dusty Rhodes, and bring Magnum to you, because we'll beat you both and beat you bad.
And this ain't baby doll he's going to be slapping and tearing their clothes off of either, Daddy.
All right, you heard it from the National Tag Team Champions, Ole and Arn Anderson. Now let's go to the ring. And in the ring, you're going to see the young lion, one of the young lions, Michael Samuel Houston. This young man, watching, because he's being trained by a man the Andersons were talking about, two men, matter of fact. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and Magnum CA. Train, Houston now. Good one. With me right now, Magnum CA. Magnum, you've been trained, Sam Houston. You can see it in his development. I'm talking about his size-wise, his muscles. He's going to be something.
Sam Houston has more raw potential than any individual, any wrestler I've seen come down the pike in a long time. The only thing he's lacked is a little fine-tuning and definitely some muscular size and strength. But he's been on a very intense program. He's been working out in the gym 6 days a week. He's on a special diet program, and I see nothing but good things for this young man in the future.
All right, Roy George has that headlock. He's applying that pressure. Houston trying to get out of it. Look at him. Can he do it? All right, good move.
Explosive movement, that's what it's all about. Sam Houston's learned how to use that height to his advantage. He's learned not to just be a long, lanky type wrestler. He's learned that he's got leverage, and when he learns how to use that leverage to his advantage, he's going to be a very tough man for anybody to deal with.
All right, Houston has that arm, staying with it. Like you said, he is using that height advantage. All right, they're in the ropes now. Referee calls for the break. What do you train him when he's in the ropes like that? How do you caution him?
Well, you've got to always be listening to the referee for the clean break, but you've got to have a constant eye on your opponent, because that's where the mistakes are made. When you let your guard down there just for a second, a man can get that cheap shot in on you, and no matter how big and bad you are, if a man gets that sucker punch in on you, it can be just enough to stun you and enough to let him get the advantage.
There were some good arm drags there. Still has that arm bar. Trying to wear his opponent down. He's not too sure about him, so he's going to try to wear him down. See what he does. Goes up, uses those long, lanky legs.
Sam's always understood the mechanics of what he should do as far as his wrestling moves. He knows that once you get one part of a man's body injured, get it hurt, you wear it down and continue to wear it down and work for the pinfall. But Sam he's getting very, very aggressive now. He's starting to get a little bit of a killer instinct in him, something that he's been lacking. And when he puts all these things together, Sam Houston's going to be a future champion.
That's right. You've got to want it. You got to go after it. You can't be timid. There you see Dusty. Dusty's out there. He's shouting. He's telling him what to do. He maybe saw he did maybe something wrong. He's going to try to coach him out of it.
Well, when you see Sam out there, I see a lot of myself. I see a young Magnum TA when I first started wrestling, and he's getting a lot of the opportunities that I didn't get. He's got someone like Dusty, like myself, that are watching him. Every time he goes in the ring, we're watching for mistakes that he makes. Little things might be because he's a little over anxious, a little excited, but those are things to be expected. But if you have somebody coaching you every day, smoothing out those little fine points, then you're going to excel very quickly. And there's a lot of people that have tried to take advantage of Sam in the past. I'm talking about Tully Blanchard, the world television title holder right now. He just here recently on television tried to embarrass Sam, tried to whip him with a belt, and he did do a little bit of damage. But Sam's a lot stronger man mentally than anybody's got any idea, and that little setback isn't going to stop Sam Houston.
You see, Sam's got him. He's got it cinched up, tighter and tighter. All right. Dusty, you were over there. Did you see something wrong you wanted to coach him a little bit on?
I think sometimes because he's so lanky and so tall, we've been working with him in the gym that he's got to learn the kind of, he's putting a lot of pressure on his arm, Magnum can tell you, but he needs to really, with what strength he does have right now, is really rely on bringing that strength up and bringing that arm back. He needs to take them fingers of that hand and put it up around the back of his head, and then you're going to hear uncle on it, baby.
All right, he's looking around. He's trying to decide what to do. Here you see him. All right, they're getting up.
As long as he stays on one part of the body, as long as he keep working on an arm, he's breaking the man down. Now, if he breaks that arm down, that man only got one arm left. Break a leg down, only got one leg left. Then you got your opponent ready to go because he's ready. Like Magnum said, he's on the verge of being a great superstar. We take a lot of interest in Michael Sam Houston from Waco, Texas. He's going to be a great star that comes.
All right, they're in the corner now. He's got to watch himself. Again, this is a danger point. Sam, good move. Takes him now. Catches him with the forearm into the chest. Has him now, backs him in. You hear Dusty yell, Bulldog, here he comes. Ramps that head.
Hook his leg.
Roll him over. He's hooked it. He's got it. Your winner, Michael Samuel Houston. Let's go back and watch it. There you see, he says, Bulldog. And here he goes, driving him across, up in the air, drives that head in the mat. Your winner, Michael Samuel Houston. We'll be back with Denny Brown, junior heavyweight champion, right after this. The world television champion, Tully Blanchard, and his perfect 10 baby doll.
David has a hard time sometimes. You know, Dusty Rhodes, the Tower of Power, likes to come out here. The greatest sports attraction of our time, living of all time throughout the universe, comes out here with Sloppy Joe ripped up T-shirts on. But he tries to look like a professional athlete because he puts on an old sport coat. But you know, Dusty Rhodes, the way you dress doesn't make you an athlete, but it just shows the people what the highest paid professional athlete in the world today lives like, dresses like, and thinks about himself. Because you know, Dusty Rhodes, when you're a champion, you got to present that image to the people, because those are the people out there that make you. Now, Dusty Rhodes, that's why I am the world's television champion. That's why I can come out here on the Superstation with Baby Doll, the perfect woman. And Dusty Rhodes, that's why after tonight I will still have this trophy, and I will still have Baby Doll on my arm, and I will still be the world's television champion. Now, Dusty Rhodes, you can take that to the bank. All your fans can take that to the bank, because it's just like gospel, Dusty Rhodes. Coming out of my mouth, it's just like the gospel. I will be, as long as I want to be, the world's television champion. Dusty Rhodes, you come and get me.
You heard it from the world's television champion, Tully Blanchard, and his perfect 10 baby doll. Now let's go to the ring. The junior heavyweight champion, Denny Brown, against Mike Simani. Denny Brown now takes his time. Remember, to win the match, you must control the match. And it starts as soon as you get in that ring. Psych your opponent out. Control him. Good fireman's carry by Denny Brown. See what he does. All right, top wrist lock. Switches around. Denny catches it. Takes him over. Good move. Backs up. Now he looks around. Says, I might have underestimated. He's not sure. When you're a champion, you cannot afford to take chances, because at any time. Good move. Now Denny Brown comes up with that arm bar. At any time. If it's right, you can lose that championship, lose the match. Brown, watch it back and forth. Catches him, short elbow, just right in the side, caught him in the side. Maybe knock that wind out a little bit. Simani, now. Catches him with a forearm in the midsection again. Maybe he realizes this could be the weak point. What's he going to do to him? Has him up. Suplex. Hard down on that mat. Right on the small of the back. Count of 2. Reverse chin lock. Simani trying to figure out what to do about the junior heavyweight champion, Denny Brown. You heard Tully Blanchard earlier talking about Dusty Rhodes. You heard Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA talk about national tag team champions, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Ole and Arn Anderson. That would be some match. Those 4 men. Also, Kevin Sullivan, the unpredictable Dick Slater. Denny Brown, good drop kick. Goes down. Simani close to the ropes. Drops the leg across. Denny waiting. Backs up. Comes in now. Ha! Brown catches him with a forearm right in the side of the head. Backs him in. Comes across. Yeah. Right on the small of the back. Backs in now. Forearm. Side of the head. Heads him down. Picks him up. Backs him in then. Here he goes. Comes across. Drops down. Over. Catches. Forearm right in the side of the head. That's it. Denny Brown rolled him over. The junior heavyweight champion. Let's go back now. And watch the junior heavyweight champion. There you see. Comes over, hooks him, gets that momentum going, and pins him. Your winner, the junior heavyweight champion, Denny Brown. We'll be back with more right after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very important person that's going to come out here. We've been talking about Kevin Sullivan and what he's been doing. Let's hear from the man, the unpredictable Dick Slater. Dick, Sullivan's been out here talking. He's been saying he's going to possess you in some way.
You know, David, you've known me for a long time. A lot of people around this country has known me for a long time. There's been a lot of men that I've gotten in the ring with that have tried to take Dick Slater out of professional wrestling. Why? You know, I'm not standing here with a title around my waist. I've fought in the Koloffs, I've fought in the Andersons, and I'm fighting Ric Flair. I'm going along with the whole program as it goes. But the deal of thing of it is Kevin Sullivan is holding me back. Every time I turn around, I got this man, and of course I'm a little bit worried. Yes, I am. I'll admit that I'm a little bit worried. I'm not scared, just worried, because he'll come from anywhere at any time. But see, Kevin Sullivan, don't try to control my mind. You have controlled a lot of people's minds. You have caused more wreak and havoc around this country by just what you are. I can't figure what you are out. But the thing about it is, Kevin Sullivan, I am a man. I believe in life. You don't believe in anything with the human race at all except whatever you believe in, and I don't know what that is. But real important is I believe in life. And I'm real. I'm not a freak or a spook like you. Now, if you want to wrestle me, that's one thing. But if you want to build your reputation worse than it is now and take Dick Slater and completely vanish him for professional wrestling, well, you're going to have the biggest fight on your life that you ever had in your life, my friend. Thank you.
All right, you heard it from Dick Slater. We'll be back with the national heavyweight champion, Black Bart, right after these messages. All right, in the ring, the national heavyweight champion, Black Bart, against Rocky King. Watch this man. You know, we talked about it. We showed you tapes of what he's done, how he wrestles. You can see what Ron Garvin's been doing to him. He's got a meeting. Garvin's been reinstated. he gets to challenge Black Bart, that national heavyweight championship. See Bart now, pounding away on Rocky King. Here, goes right to the arm. King, a strong, young, aggressive wrestler, fighting back, but Bart just keeps on coming. Backs him in, whips him across. Here he comes. Clothesline. Catches him. King hits the back of his head. Bart drops that knee across the chest. All right, backs him in, has that arm. All right, here you see now. Watch it. Watch this again. See, catches him. And see, hit the back of his head right there. But Bart still pounding away. King trying to fight back. Stays with that arm. Watch him. Right across that turnbuckle. Headbutt now. Again and again. Black Bart says he wants to get in there. He wants to fight. Staying with the arm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to come and join us, we tape the Superstation WTBS every Saturday. For reservations, here's that telephone number. Please call during normal business hours during the week. It's area code 404-522-1081. Join the best World Championship Wrestling, the superstars on the Superstation, right here on WTBS. And the tickets are free of charge. Be here on World Championship Wrestling. Watch him. Drops those big legs across. All right, listen to him. They're yelling for Garvin. You know what it's doing to Black Bart. It is bothering him. He has Rocky King in that arm bar, trying to hold this young man down. King is up, trying to fight back. National heavyweight champion, Black Bart. Look at him, headbutt. Again, into the arm. He's been working on that arm the whole time. King trying to fight back, trying to stay away from Black Bart. Bart goes right back to the arm. Watch him jerk it. Picks him up, right over. Pull the arm away. Cinches up again. King fighting it. Tried that head scissor. But Bart still has that arm bar. Trying to fight back. Can he do it? The national heavyweight champion, Black Bart. You've seen the world heavyweight champion, Ric Flair. World's television champion, Kelly Blanchard. His Perfect 10 baby doll. United States heavyweight champion, Magnum TA. The Midnight Express with Jim Cornette. You got to watch from them. National tag team champions, Ole and Arn Anderson. The world's 6-man tag team champions, Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, and Krusher. You've seen Mad Dog, Buzz Sawyer, and Brett Sawyer. There. Rocky King fighting back. He's got to do it now. Trying to keep away from Black Bart. Bart stalks his prey. Goes right to the arm again. Stretching tighter and tighter. You've seen the unpredictable Dick Slater. And how is he going to control Kevin Sullivan? That's going to be something. The man waiting. And he's going to get his chance at Black Bart. Ron Garvin. And you've seen him. You saw him here. You know he's ready. He's ready for Black Bart. Bart, watch. Slams him on that arm. Bart not trying to pin him. Trying to make him submit. Look at him. Trying to hold King down. He knows this young man's got a lot of spirit. A lot of fight. Puts all his weight on him. There you see a close-up. The battle scars that Ron Garvin has put on Black Bart. And Ron Garvin's not finished with him yet. Drops that knee across the arm. King, he's a tough one. He's trying to hold on to it. He's back down on that mat. He needs to get up. He needs to move around. Get away from Black Bart. All right, takes him now. Switch now by King. Good drop kick. King caught him. Good. Another drop kick. Backs him in. Whips him across. Back. Once too often. Black Bart, this is why he's the national heavyweight champion. He's always thinking. He's got him up. Position. What's he gonna do? He's going up. He's up on that second rope. The Texas, is this gonna be? Yes, the Texas compactor. Right across the midsection. Hooks that leg and pins Rocky King. Hold on, no, look. Ron Garvin, he's in there. All right, we've got it. Ron Garvin, Black Bart. Garvin couldn't stand it, I knew he couldn't. He's in there. Bart pounds away. He picks Garvin up. Slams him down.